Welcome to 1221 Jason Lane. This property is so interesting. The owner of this property actually, his great-grandfather settled on this land in Niskayuna in what's known as currently known as the Avon Crest neighborhood, originally in the 1800s. And in the 1930s, the great-grandfather gave a lot of different parcels to all the kids. So my client's grandfather actually built this home in the 1930s with his own hands. So it actually has never been on the market before. And it's such an adorable, cute cottage, and it has been so beautifully maintained. And what makes it really special is you're on a 1.6 acre lot, which is obviously very rare in this neighborhood. You have a huge driveway here, lots of parking. The driveway has been fully updated, and the owners have just taken meticulous care. So I want to take you through and show you all the details. So come with me. I love this chimney. It's such a cute detail. It really gives you that Cape Cod architectural style that I just love. Come inside, I'll show you around. You've got a little closet here right when you first walk in. You've got like a nice little dining area here. The floors are all vinyl plank, and these go all the way throughout the living areas here. I just love this living room. It has tons of windows, so you get a lot of really great natural light. This is actually a pellet stove, which there's multiple sources of heat for this house. You have a newer forced air furnace. You also have this handy pellet stove. And then in the lower level, I'll show you guys too, there's also a wood burning stove as well. So multiple ways to heat this home, which of course in the Northeast is a good thing. This floor, you have two bedrooms. This is the bigger of the two. So this is the bedroom. What's cool about this floor plan is that it's mostly all on one level. So when I think of who might buy this house, I'm thinking, you know, it might be a couple, it might be a single person, it could be a family as well. But there's a lot of different people that I think would really like this property. So come on in here, you've got tile floors. I love this wainscoting in here, it just kind of goes along with the whole Cape Cod style. You've got a cute little vanity here. And the kitchen is so cute. You've got newer appliances, butcher block countertops, so a very kind of typical period style look. Updated plumbing here. I love this window too, overlooking the privacy and all the trees. It's just such a great sunny kitchen. And then there's like a little coffee station here, which is super cute. Like a little microwave underneath. So it's a really efficient, very cute kitchen. You've got a really awesome breakfast room here, again with the light. The house has tons of natural light, and almost from every window you get just like a beautiful green view, which I absolutely love. So you have this beautiful deck, which is actually like a Trex style material. So you won't have to do a lot of staining or anything like that. It's super easy to maintain. You're definitely getting some new, you're definitely getting some really great sun here. Also, one of the cool updates they did was they added a brand new electric panel, a 200 amp service. And part of that renovation that they did was they upgraded all of the electrical to the mast. So everything electrical has been all updated in this home. So it's a really nice upgrade that you don't need to worry about. Okay, so before we go upstairs, I want to show you the nursery right in here. It's so cute. These guys have used this as an office, a home office before. So it fits really well for either a nursery or a great work from home space. Upstairs you've got this kind of just like, a little bit of exposed brickwork, which I love. You have laminate floors up here, electric baseboard heat to kind of help supplement the heat. There's also a forced air vent up here as well. So you've got one room here with like a little closet space here. And then it goes into a separate space here, which they have set up as a bedroom. So super cute. I could see people using this as maybe a little family room. They could use it as a guest space. They could use it for their kids. You could set it up to be just like a hangout playroom. So I think there's a lot of different spaces that you could use for this room. Square footage of the house is, on the first floor, it's a little over 900 square feet. This is not included in that square footage. So it actually feels a lot bigger than it looks like on paper. And I think it could appeal to people that, you know, do have a few kids in their family too. You have like kind of like a little maybe shop office. These guys are using it for storage. This door goes out to the driveway. So if this is your house, you might come in through this door. I could even see someone setting this up with like a mud room, maybe having like some benches for some storage, that kind of thing. And then come this way. This is really like an oversized 2-car garage. Obviously set up as like a workshop. I know we have an air compressor that's going to stay with the property that's hardwired in, which is really great if you need that kind of thing to work on cars or whatever. There's a welding bench that will stay as well. And, you know, this is just a great spot for a workshop, a man cave, you know, whatever you might need it for, or just for your cars or your storage or your boat or what have you. Back here, there's a separate garage, another garage that has a door that goes to the backyard. So this is kind of cool because you have your lawn mowers and everything, and you can just open the door and just kind of go right out and take care of the garden and the lawn. This is the air compressor. So this actually will stay with the property. If someone doesn't want it, we could totally take it out, but it's all hardwired in and ready to go for somebody that might need that. We have just really kind of more additional storage. This goes to the outside. So that's just the deck, kind of like where we just were. But if you're like a gardener, or even if you want to do like a hobby farm, this would be really great for that. This door just goes through to the big garage. So there's multiple ways to kind of get in and out of these spaces. And then back here, you have like an additional storage space. So tons of room to store things. Or if you want to do like a little hobby farm, you know, you have spaces to put everything that you need. That goes back to the house, just so you kind of get your bearings, and then we're gonna go back down a couple steps. And now we're in the basement of the main house. So as you can see, my client is into 3D printing, so he has multiple 3D printers around the house, kind of a cool hobby. This is your water meter. So you have public water here, which is really nice to have, and that has all been updated by the current owner, so it's all set. This is your 200 amp electrical panel. So this is all new. The owners have updated this, all set and good to go, as well as the masthead that goes to the main electric service. This is FiOS internet and cable, which is great. People love it. So it's a really nice upgrade to have. Obviously, working from home and, you know, running everything, it makes everything super efficient. Over here, we have a wood stove. So this can be used as really to heat the house if you wanted to. You can use it as supplemental heat, or you can use it obviously to heat the house. You've got nice radiant heat that comes up to the living areas. This is a pump for the well that services the garden. So You have public water, but you also have a well on the property. So if you do want to use that for gardening, you don't have to use the public water. It's a really nice thing to have, and it's just really a nice backup source. You have your washer and dryer, so plenty of space to work down here. All the plumbing has been updated in this house as well. So basically plumbing, electrical, the hot water heater is basically brand new. I think 2024 or 2025 they replaced the hot water heater. Forced air furnace is this guy. This has already been updated as well. So this is all in great shape and good to go. I just love how clean and organized this basement is. It really can be used for a lot of different purposes, and it's just maintained so well. They've got the floors are painted, the walls are painted, you've got block foundation. So it really does serve as just so much extra space. These are more 3D printers from my clients' hobbies, but this is another really cool workbench. And then you have another door. This door obviously is another garage that you can use if you like for parking, but obviously we're kind of using the space more as a workshop. So let me bring you outside. So I just love the view of the house from this angle. It really kind of shows you a lot of the charm and character of this property. I love these stone walls that kind of come around that have been built so that, you know, maybe back in the day they had, you know, cars that were kind of coming in through this area. Obviously now it's all grass. And then you have steps that obviously go up to the front over here, or you can take these cute steps here that go back to the garden. So I'll show you guys that. This is obviously a propane tank that fires the forced air furnace. And then you can see the roof is just in beautiful condition. You have gutters here so that you're, you know, properly grading away from the house. The deck as well is just in great shape. You have all these concrete footings under the deck. And so even though you're like in the heart of Niskayuna, you have this tremendous amount of privacy. There's just trees everywhere. There's so much space to do. If you wanted to do a pool or a play set, there's just a lot of really nice flat level grass here as well. And then come check this out. This is really cute. They have this historic barn that they're currently not using, but if someone wanted to, they could restore it. And back in the day when this was a farm, they had farm animals here. So you can even see like the cute little Dutch door where, you know, the horse probably had his cute little head sticking out. And then this was probably like the paddock area. So this has tons of potential. That's it. That's the tour. That's everything. There is so much to see here. And I really just wanted to walk you guys through all the different spaces. And oh, look, there's a bird. So yeah, let us know if you guys have any questions. Let us know in the comments what you think about this property and what you would do if you lived here.